Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going play action with darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Option design here. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tight end going in motion here. Now darts going to the air. Hits him on the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Darts. Screen here for Scannable. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. Scannable now from the gun. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Scannable will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now some whistles and a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That is Cam Scannable who's being attended to. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Dart now against the blitz. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And he will take this across. Touchdown, The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
We'll give on 2nd to Pollard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Saints. First down.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
36-yard line.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running behind center with Camaro. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
1st and 10, Darnold. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They stay on the ground with Camaro. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now Darnold, 4th down.
Oh, yes, sir.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. By a man, he's in the clear. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Takes this in the area of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. To the left and hauled in by Polk. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for the Saints.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep beating that fullback, baby. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offense said no more messing around. We're bringing out the big guy, the hammer. And for you physics students out there, that's a great example of Newton's law of motion. The more momentum you build up, the tougher you are to eventually stop.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Tyrone Tracy now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. In motion, the slot man right. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. Big man's showing up the yards. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
14. Saints 3.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Darnold to throw. That's up on the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Darnold pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know how to execute or convert on these 3rd downs.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh, what a
And
catch.
Neighbors has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
What a
Good
catch.
pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he gets him around 6 there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Dart from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down, New York.
From the pistol, he gave to Scatterboot. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Oh, what a
This
throw.
is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Gano ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Gets this to Johnson. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Caught by his back here is Pollard. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And again, it's Darnold. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Darts back to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Looking to his fullback now. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future.
Very good, Jackson. Every single touchdown.